Why do elephants have the biggest ears in the world? How come they're always flapping them? What are they hearing? And how do their ears help them survive? You might think that big floppy ears would make it hard for an elephant to move around in the forest, but in fact these ears help them do everything from staying cool to finding tasty food to hearing danger from miles away. It's me, and you're watching this channel. And today we're going to learn all about elephant ears. The main reason why elephants have such big ears is to regulate their body temperature. See, mammals have evolved different ways to keep their bodies at the right temperature, like sweating, panting, or changing their behavior. But elephants have none of those. They don't sweat much, they don't pant, and they can't change their behavior enough to stay cool. So instead, they've evolved their own secret cooling system, their ears. Elephant ears are very large and filled with a dense network of blood vessels. When elephants flap their ears, the moving air cools the blood inside them. Then the cooler blood makes its way to the elephant's center, helping to lower the body's overall temperature. That's why elephants living in hotter regions, like African elephants, usually have bigger ears than Asian elephants. But that's not all. Elephants' ears are also super flexible. They can move them forward to shade their eyes or backward to protect their neck from the sun. Plus, they can even wiggle their ears to direct airflow over their body and help them stay cool. Now you might be thinking, why don't other animals, like dogs, also use their ears to cool down? Well, it turns out that some animals like dogs and cats can actually increase blood flow to their ears to get rid of excess heat. But for elephants, it's a whole other story. Their ears are so big that it takes a lot of energy to move them around. So instead, they've evolved to use their ears as giant radiators to release heat from their bodies. Next, let's talk about hearing. You see, elephants' ears aren't just for cooling off, they're also some of the best satellite dishes in the animal kingdom. Thanks to their large size and unique shape, elephants can detect low-frequency sounds from very far away, up to 6 miles in some cases. When you compare this to humans, we can hear sounds up to about 120 feet away. That's like the difference between hearing a car horn from inside your house versus hearing a car horn from 6 miles away. It's amazing. Now you might be wondering what kind of sounds elephants can pick up from so far away. Well, they can hear other elephants talking to each other, which helps them communicate over long distances. Elephants typically communicate by making low-frequency sounds below the range of human hearing. These sounds travel through the ground and can be picked up by elephants' sensitive feet, allowing them to sense vibrations in their feet speakers. This long-distance communication is super important for elephants because it lets them stay in touch with their family group and find each other after being apart. It's like having a walkie-talkie built into your feet. Pretty cool. And here's another amazing thing about elephant ears. They can also pick up high-frequency sounds like the buzzing of a bee or the chirp of a cricket. That's because their ears are super sensitive and can vibrate at a wide range of frequencies. To give you an idea of how sensitive they are, elephants can hear sounds as quiet as 3 decibels, like the sound of a leaf falling on a dry day. Compare that to humans, who can only hear sounds as quiet as about 0 decibels. That's like the difference between hearing a pin drop from a few inches away versus hearing a pin drop from several miles away. But elephants' ears aren't just good at picking up sounds, they're also really good at localizing them. That means they can tell where sounds are coming from, even if they're hidden or behind objects. This ability is thanks to the shape of their ears, which helps them collect sound waves from different directions. It's like having built-in GPS for sound. And it's super helpful for finding food, communicating, and avoiding predators. But that's not all. Elephants also use their ears to understand what other animals are saying. For example, they can tell the difference between the calls of different birds and use that information to find food. They can also tell the difference between the calls of lions and hyenas and use that information to avoid becoming prey. That's because different animals make different sounds, and elephants have evolved to understand what those sounds mean. Now let's talk about something else you might have noticed. Elephant ears are constantly moving. They swivel, twitch, and flop, and it's all for a good reason. You see, the skin on elephant ears has lots of tiny hairs that help them pick up even the slightest movement in the air. This gives them a kind of sixth sense that lets them know when something is approaching or moving nearby, even before they can see it. It's like having a personal radar system built into your ears. And it's especially helpful for detecting predators like lions, which can sneak up on elephants and try to take them by surprise. But with their super-sensitive ears, elephants can usually hear lions long before they get close, giving them time to react and defend themselves. Finally, let's not forget about communication and expression. Elephants use their ears to communicate with each other and express their emotions. When they spread their ears wide, it's a warning to other elephants to stay away. When they fold their ears back, it's a sign that they're relaxed and friendly. And when they move their ears from side to side, it's a way of listening intently to what someone else is saying. So there you have it. The next time you see an elephant, take a moment to appreciate their giant ears and all the amazing things they do. They're not just cute and floppy, they're also essential for the elephant's survival. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the wild world of elephants. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button to help us reach more animal lovers like you. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.